Hello, and welcome to the worst or best rage-inducing game. During this private battle, I will show you every horrible thing about this game. Every horrible thing that can happen if you play with other people. Which is very nice, by the way. This is basically just gonna be like over 10 minutes of me talking about everything horrible about this game. Because I hate it. You know how squid bagging or sea bagging or octo bagging, they're all the same thing. When you mash the CR button, it's all just being friends. No, it's not all being friends. You already knew that. People use it as a taunt. Especially players who are way more skilled than you. Like level 99 star or something. Because that would mean they would basically be level 199. Because having a star means you decided to go past level 100 to keep leveling up. So, that's what they did. Now, here's an example of a really horrible person. Say kill you. I will follow them this entire game to show you how horrible they are. Look, they're just a charger doing stuff. Look, that's a person who didn't do anything at all. He's aiming for them. Look, we're friends. But what is Say Kill You gonna do about this? Something horrible. Say Kill You is gonna kill them. Why is Say Kill You gonna kill them? I don't know. This is basically the same thing with bullying in real life. Like, oh, don't your school bullies have a really touching backstory, which is the reason why they bully people? Well, maybe these Splatoon people do too. No, they're just jerks. It's not like, I want to take my anger out on some 3-year-olds or something. It's not like, my mom hates me. No, it's like, they literally are just bored. They have nothing else to do with their time but to be jerks and idiots and dumb and moronic. Usually, hitting a person would tell them that, hey, you're not supposed to be killing people. But that never actually works. They never actually stop killing people. They just keep killing the people. And they never stop. Ever. And guess what? If you're making a private battle and somebody has 27 kills by the end of the match and nobody else has a single kill and there's like 10 people, like, you can't kick people in private battles. So, of course, you are going to have to make them spectate. Because if you don't make people spectate, they'll never learn that what they're doing is incorrect and wrong. See? That's what you're supposed to do when you accidentally kill somebody. Jump off an edge. And if there are no edges, just look at the ground. You would look sad, like, oh, I'm sorry for killing you. And then they'd probably understand and be like, oh, it's okay. And, you know, they would, like, you know. But when people spectate, sometimes they're just like that in general. And they don't stop. They never stop killing people. they would teabag, and they would hold their hand out and wave it around, being like, "Hi, yes, you can see me because I killed you." And when you make them spectate for the entirety of the private battle, they would eventually accumulate enough salt to want to leave. Instead of thinking about their actions. In real life, it'd be like if you had a son, and then he broke your glass window, and then you put him in timeout for 20 minutes. Like, is he gonna be like, "I don't know what I did wrong," even if he's like 10? He's gonna be like, "I don't know what I did wrong," and then he's gonna abandon you. That's what would happen in this, but usually you would give your son a lecture, and then he'd be like, "Okay, I won't do it again." But no, in this game, it just doesn't care. And they'll never care. Unless you're talking to them directly in real life and being like, "Hey, idiot, stop doing that. You don't understand that you could be hurting people's feelings, or maybe wanting them to want to kill themselves." If you make someone want to kill themselves, it's not going to be very good. You're going to make them depressed, and then they're going to cut themselves, and then they're going to bleed to death. Stop doing that. Don't make them do that. That's not a very nice thing to do. It may sound like I'm crying, but I'm not actually crying. I'm just being honest. Why would people do this? I don't understand why people decide to do this. Look, the people spectating were really salty. They were just like, "Why do we get to spectate?" And you see, sometimes it's the people who make the private battles. If the evil person doesn't spectate, then people won't be able to distinguish who is the evil person, and they'll accidentally kill a nice person who didn't deserve their life being taken away from them. Sometimes you could just be doing something like this. Being like, "Yay." But then somebody might come up and kill you, and you'd be like, "I didn't do anything." And if somebody knows the evil person is dead, and they're still trying to kill you, that's just not a very... That person just doesn't like paying attention. And, the person, when they teabag, their teammates might do nothing. They might just not care. They may, if they're dumb enough, be like, "Oh, they're just killing an evil person." An evil person killing a nice person equals a nice person killing an evil person. That's what they'd think when they just join the lobby. Some private battle makers, they'll put one person on one team. Like, let's say one person killed one person one time and killed themselves while looking down at the ground like this. That's an apology. But then they make them spectate. They basically forget the fact they ever made them spectate. And then they leave the game. They'll probably be wondering, why did they leave? Well, because you made them spectate. Even though they got one kill. And it was an accident. And they apologized. That's why they left. One mistake. Or maybe, if you're just new to the private battle, could make you stay on the evil team forever. You know how Say Kill You has been on my team the whole time? Yeah, he has been on my team the entire private battle. Don't booyah back to him. He's evil. He's been on my team the entire time. And the person making the private battle hasn't even acknowledged the fact that I'm a person who is nice. Why don't they make him spectate? And then never make him not spectate? That person who just killed me is evil too. Make them spectate. And then don't stop making them spectate. Spectating is not being able to play in the match, and if they can't play in the match, they can't kill people unless they hack, which they probably wouldn't be doing, hopefully. So why can't you make them spectate? You know, I don't think I've been in a single game with level 58 Shauna, because they've been spectating this entire time. For no reason. They've been staying here patiently waiting to be able to actually play in the match. Seikilyu made this private battle, I'm just realizing. So why are we even in it? Other toxic people would be having an entire conversation, writing letters with their chargers on the ground. And when you try to say, hello, can we do this? Or just say hi in general with your charger on the ground, they would basically act as if you never said it. They wouldn't even stand over the words. They wouldn't even know that they were there, basically. They would just cover up the words with their ink. With their own words, you know, as if they didn't. As if they didn't see that that was a word. They would just cover it up for no reason. You know, but that's not evil. That's just really rude. And if they actually decide to not make the teams set to something very specific all the time, then you may actually be able to, you know, if they write a word and you're on their team, you can cover up their word with your ink. And that would be really nice, you know, if they could do that. Because some people just don't want to care about other people's feelings. They're just like, these people, this person, multiple people, like 3 people are on the team of the evil person. They're trying to be nice. Well, I'm not going to change their team. They are officially on the team with the evil person. Therefore, they can't effectively stop the evil person by killing them and doing their same toxic behavior on them again. They can't do that if I disable them. You know, by maybe making them spectate for no reason. This is basically every single match. They would kill an evil person. They would do the toxic thing to the evil person on the evil person. The person making the private battle would then make that person spectate for killing a person. You know, they don't care what person they killed. They just care that if it's a person and they have been splatted, the person who killed them will spectate. Me, when I make a private battle, I care about people being on the bad team. I make it say either. And when I am making a private battle, I don't only care about my own perspective and my own opinion. If this person has killed multiple people, I'm going to check at the end of the match the kill count, you know, to see how many people, specific people, have killed. And if you have killed the most people, I'm going to make you spectate. That's how I do things. When there are 10 people in a match, I make the 2 people with the most kills or the most toxic behavior spectate. And that's how things should work. I don't teabag people. I did, but I'm not an ignorant jerk anymore. I don't do that unless somebody did it to me. If you're doing revenge, do the same things they did to you, to them. Because if they wave their hand to you and then you teabag them, it's not going to feel like you accomplished that much. Because you didn't do the same taunt. You have to do the same taunt for people to know that you're taunting them. But it seems like everybody who makes a private battle is blind, deaf, and mute. Doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I don't know how they can even see their self in the mirror every day and think that they are this stupid. And know that they are that stupid and that they have ruined somebody's life. If you decide to not leave a private battle with these toxic people, then it's probably just to kill the person. Yeah, it is. But if you go through 3 consecutive games of the person not changing the team you're on, or the team the evil person is on, then I don't think you're going to get to be able to kill them, because they're always going to be on the same team. And if you're on that team that they are on, and you can't get to kill them, you've missed your opportunity. Leave the private battle and block the people. It's all you have to do. I bet nobody watched through this entire video. Not even my subscribers who subscribed for the Splatoon videos. I bet they didn't either. Nobody is going to watch this video, and if they do, they must not have sound on. Especially if they're one of these people. They do not care. No matter how many times you splat them, no matter how many times you yell at them, how many times you make them spectate, they'll never stop. It's basically like an addiction to vaping and drugs and smoking at the same time. It's horrible. But for smoking, the smoke can go up through someone's window. And nobody wants to smell that. Okay? Stop smoking. I can smell it too. You're also hurting your own lungs. Sure, it may be a way of coping, but tell them that. If they ask why, you should probably just answer them so that they can maybe help you with your problem, with your stupid, horrible addiction that isn't helping anybody throughout anything. This video is basically my vent. Even though I haven't played this game in so long, I didn't forget all of the dumb people I've ever encountered. If you find a person named Octo Callie, 2 words, and a K, uppercase O, C-T-O, space, uppercase K, A-L-L-Y. That is a really horrible person, and you're gonna want to be horrible to them. And if you ever get the chance to be horrible to somebody, and then the people, if they think that you are the horrible person and try to kill you, leave the private battle forever and block everybody. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.